Hello. Today is a good day to make a Yap vid. More like Yap audio. Okay. You got. I'm in some park in Brighton, UK, and you can hear my accent. This is something weird about me, is that I adapt to a country's accent when I'm in a set country. Like, so UK, I start like speaking like them slowly but surely, but I'm not gonna stay too long because I'm gonna leave like today. But I'm in the park right now, and thought I'd talk about shmups because I think I think a lot about shmups here and there. I cannot get it off my head, even when I'm traveling. No device whatsoever to play shmups, just my phone, my camera. I've taken some really nice photos. Maybe I'll put them in a slideshow to show you in this vid, hopefully, if I remember. So what I wanted to talk about today is chaining and shmups. It's mainly like so scoring in shmups that relate to strict chaining, like, say it with me, Dodonpachi, of course, and the hate for it. People hate it. That's fine. You can hate it. This is not gonna take long. Trust me. This has been talked about for too long. But my point is, I myself appreciate. If you know me, I like Daiojo. I have practiced scoring in Daiojo. I can full chain stage 1 and 2 reliably, and that's all there is to it. But I'm gonna be the first to tell you that I am not really a fan of Dodonpachi chaining. And I'm talking about Dodonpachi, not Daiojo. And the reason why I chain score Daiojo is because it's more interesting. The hyper system opens up so many possibilities, despite me copy monkeying everything, but it opens up so many possibilities, makes chaining more lenient. It's a very smart system to add into an already strict and polished system like the Dodonpachi's chaining. And whatever the stage is, it's gonna make up for like it's gonna complement the system in place. And for DDP, it's I think it's very bare bones in terms of chaining. It's not more bare bones than the previous one, Dodonpachi. Like Dodonpachi is just chaining, but it has other stuff. And while I'm not a fan of it, I have appreciation for chaining in Dodonpachi. Having appreciation for such things helps you expand your perspective in shmups and how they implement their scoring system. Metal chaining, yep, getting on that. Terrain background bombing, Garega. Learn to appreciate that. Big cancels, I think that's a no-brainer. Everybody loves a big juicy cancel. There's like some satisfaction to it, despite being simple and just a brain dopamine feel good thing. It actually is. It has some depth here and there. It has a lot of like timing, and it's straightforward. The bullets, they cancel into points or whatever. It's very simple. See, so you have to appreciate most stuff. You're not gonna like everything. Our minds aren't the same. And it seems like, from what I have seen, this is similar to UFO. And the reason why people don't like chaining is, and I don't want to say skill issue, but it's because I don't think it's like UFO actually. Scratch that. It's too punishing. You lose so much for such simple mistakes, and that's fine. That's fine. It's fine to dislike it, but I think that again, there has to be some appreciation for such systems. Even the game-long chaining. Actually, I still don't get that. I have to get into a game-long chaining game and see what's it about, and see maybe watch a replay, and maybe see what's the buzz is all about. Actually, there is no buzz because, like, I think everybody just dislikes game-long chaining. So I think that's it for like the score system talk or like chaining talk. I'd say conclusion is to have more appreciation for other systems that you dislike. For me personally, I don't like. Let me think of another example. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the shooting thing with Mushihime-sama on Maniac and Ultra, but I do have appreciation for it. I think watching a replay where someone like plays out of their mind with all those fire rates is crazy, and I think Cave has done something quite unique with Mushihime-sama's scoring system. It's because, like, I'm gonna go on a tangent about Mushihime-sama. It's that actually it's related in the end. It's that the shot limit allows you to play around with fire rates, and that's a thing that like classic shmups have. But for Mushi, it actually relates to the scoring system, how fast he can shoot, like, and it's like you're using an exploit with the shot limit to shoot more, deal more damage, and increase the counter much higher. And I think I appreciate that. I think it's quite cool. Having such a unique system where you score with your fire rate is awesome. And whenever I think of a shmup that I want to create, I do it with, like, I'd relate the scoring system with the fire rate. I've had this game in mind, but I've never really started developing it because despite me majoring in computer science, computer engineering, I mean, learning how to code, I haven't really gotten to the practical side of like actually making a project. Maybe I'll do someday if I have motivation. I have a hard time like getting into making projects here and there. I already have a hard time creating like the scripted vids, because most of the time I prefer to play the games or stream. I think it's easier. It's much easier than scripting. But scripting, you have a lot more appreciation. Like you feel like you've accomplished something big. So maybe I'm gonna get like I'm gonna have a lot of satisfaction from making a game. It's the same with this is a bit unrelated, but so there's this game called Cytoid. It's a fan-made app where you create your own charts upload them, and then play them. It's like a rhythm game. And I have some charts there made, by the way, some levels there. You can search me up. You can find my charts there if you're a fan of Citus. If you have if you want to see how I chart, I don't really do Citus 2 specifically. I just do Citus 1 exclusively. Anyways, the second topic I want to talk about is it's a game I've been recently grinding. It's Phantasmagoria Truths. Probably the best Toho game. Yeah, the best Toho game I've ever played. I think it's better than the official games. I think it's better than the other fan games. Despite like every single asset just being reused and like royalty-free music, no sprites whatsoever, static sky animated background. It's pretty much, it doesn't really have set pieces or a presentation to talk about. It's purely gameplay, and I don't think it needs even a presentation. It's fine as it is. I feel like it's a game made, like it's been been out since 2010, 2011. Been updated a few times here and there. They added extra stage or something, and like you play it, and I don't know how to describe it. It's because of the royalty-free music. It feels like a nostalgic 2010s game. It's weird. I don't know, but I don't want to talk about the presentation. Who cares? I want to talk about the scoring system and the system itself, and how much I really like it, despite being incredibly complex, and it takes like 50 minutes to explain the whole thing. But it's pretty much, I feel like the game has a lot of good, and I said this about the Donpachi too. It's like the stages will complement the system in place, and despite having being 3 different games in one, having like a standard zone, advanced zone, and hyper zone, unlimited zone, I mean, it's quite crazy how built this game is. It's kind of very polished, very specific. I dig it. I definitely dig it. It reminds. This is a bit of a reach. It reminds me of Dioge's hyper system in such a way that voice crack, that there are these rules, specific rules that you have to follow for a reason, and it kind of restricts your game, but it makes sense. Okay, let me give an example. So every extend in the game, like bomb and life extends, cancel bullets. Graze extends, the graze, it's not an extend, it's like the graze meter. When you graze like 200 bullets, you cancel bullets around you. The hyper release cancels bullets around you. This is a specific rule where, like, okay, if you collect enough items, you're gonna get an extend. You're gonna cancel the bullets, and it can even ruin your cancels at the wrong time, and you have to be very aware of them. Now, when you're in hyper, every item around you actually starts like duplicating, and like it's like you so when you're near an item, like a brighter version of the item appears out of it, and then you auto collect it, and you hear like a distinct sound. And these items, they're the same as point items, but you know what? they don't really progress your extends, your life extend, because collecting blue items, which are the point items, will progress you towards your next life extend. But the transparent duplicate high points, the hyper points, some people call them, they don't really progress you towards your next extend. This specific rule gives you so many opportunities. It's like the it makes sense. Is all I am trying to say. It makes a lot of sense. So there are a lot of things that also make sense. It's like if you're gonna progress towards your hyper, which is by collecting the multiplier items, which are the yellow items, the rank will decrease. But when you have your hyper, you're gonna build your rank much higher, so you can have more revenge bullets spawn. And that's something good for scoring. I think that's pretty neat. It's like there's this duality between the yellow and the point items. Yellow items give you bomb extends. Point items progress you towards your next life extend. And also like how it rewards you for grays in such a unique way. It's not like, oh, you're gonna build up your PIV like every single Touhou ever after Touhou 12. It's like I think to be fair, the grays thing is an extra most of the time, but in this game, grazing is gonna cause a burst or a cancel around you and spawn a lot of items, and the game is gonna give you more items if your multiplier is above like 800, if I remember correctly. It's these are the like, it's like specific rules that like, okay, you have above 800 items, 800 multiplier, okay, we're gonna give you more items from the grace cancel. But also this will help you, one, get iframes after you get your hyper system, you get your hyper, and two, this will give you iframes and increase your rank. Oh wait, I talked about the iframes. It will give you iframes and increase your rank, and you're gonna like build towards your next cancel with the release. And the release actually refunds your hyper, but doesn't really fully refund it. It gives you like more free control. Like the hyper activates at 999 multiplier, but if you cancel enough, if you release like enough revenge bullets, your multiplier can refund up to 998. Isn't that beautiful? That is so beautiful. Honestly, it's so beautiful, but not much more beautiful than the park I'm walking around at. So yeah, it gives you the choice of entering hyper or not. It's pretty neat. I think it's neat. I really love it. And there's also this one frame tap shot. That's what I call it. I think people call it different things. The one frame tap shot is when you tap the shoot button specifically for one frame. What does it do? Now, there is this small, thin blue circle around you. It basically converts every item that enters this circle into yellow item when you're not shooting. But when you shoot, this thin blue line circle around you, it turns invisible, indicating that like you can collect point items now. So you have to shoot while you're collecting point items. You have to not shoot to collect multiplier items. But what if you can stop shooting and collect normal items. And so the way you do it, and apparently I asked Vern, another really good Phantasmagoria Truce player. He has really high scores in every game mode, I think. I asked, hey, is this an intended mechanic or not? Well, he said this is an intended mechanic. And I thought, what the fuck? That's crazy. Who's gonna use this? This is so useless. You stop shooting. I mean, like, you shoot for 1 frame, and this blue circle goes off. And now, any item you collect isn't gonna turn into a multiplier item. Who's gonna use this? What's the use? What's the it's not practical. Well, lo and behold, if you've watched my replay, go to stage 4 and look at me use it. Even Pearl uses it, who has the highest recorded footage of the Unlimited Zone score. It's wild. This intended mechanic got a use in one of the stages. How wild is that? It's so niche. No, I don't think anybody uses it. And if it's true that it's intended, that's crazy. I don't know if it's a bug or a glitch, but Vern, I trust Vern. He said it's intended. That's so wild. I still am flabbergasted. How? And I had to learn those 1 frame links. It's like I'm playing Street Fighter 4 now. What is this? But I have a theory, and I've brought a notebook with me where I like type in places in hold on. All right. So what was I talking about? So I've had this notebook, and in this notebook actually I have like written down like places I want to visit in Brighton in the UK, but also I've actually wrote down notes for the for Phantasmagoria Truce, and one of them I'm gonna mention. I'm gonna reveal the rest later when I like do a stream and practice and try shit. One of them is abuse slowdown to get a 1 frame tap shot. And sounds crazy, but it should work. It actually should work. I'm gonna tell you why. When the game actually, you know what? It makes a lot of sense. It doesn't. You shouldn't get when the game slows down to like a halt, like maybe 30 frames. A 1 frame input is gonna be easier either way. So there you go. It's like with Beatmania, where there is like a 1 frame, like a 2 frame input, I think, 60 frames when the game was 60 frames, and then the game turns into 120 frames, and they tighten up the input to 1 frame. If I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember my cousin telling me about this. It's the Beatmania thing. It's like they tightened up the perfect, like the colored perfect judge window. When they got like 120 hertz monitors for the arcade machines. So I think I'm making a bit of sense here. Like, okay, let's say the game slows down to 30 frames. You're gonna input 1 frame, and it's gonna be easier to input because like the game's slower. So, big brain maybe. And it is quite tight. Like I still can't believe that I got that stage 4 in my PB. And I'll thankfully gonna commentate my replay on Toho Replay Showcase on next weekend, probably Friday, Sunday. I should be able to commentate it to Friday or Sunday, because the queue is quite close. Like it's almost finished. It's almost done. So I can like, I'll do a commentary on it like soon this week, and it'll be awesome. Plane is flying by. Hold on. No, that's a helicopter actually. Awesome. And it's crazy. It's really, it's stage 4 in that game. I've been planning to do quite a few videos scripted. I have 3 videos in mind. I can give you like the first video I want to make, like that is scripted, is the video about counterstop and what it means for a game. And then the second and the third vid are going to be in a series where I find like, where I'm going to talk about a specific stage in a game that fascinate me, and I want to explain why they're so cool and have so much depth. So, for example, the first game. Hold on, I have a call. Okay, done with the call. So the second and third video, I'm gonna be talking about a specific stage in a shmup, where like I talk about why it's so cool, and gonna demonstrate some replays here and there. Gonna pre-record them. I'm not gonna do them live. It's gonna take a while. So the first video I'm gonna do in that series is gonna be Double Action Stage 3. Actually, I'm gonna talk about Blue Revolver in an overall Stage 3. Even in the old game, I'm gonna see if I can do it. I have one replay as a sample, which is the one where I got a PB on like second place on Parallel in the old version. And for Double Action, I'm gonna be talking about like how, you know, that stage is cool. I'm gonna talk about it, and it not gonna spoil. Okay. Second video, the second video in this series I'm gonna do is about Phantasmagoria Truths Unlimited Zone, Stage 4. That Stage 4 is it's quite crazy. It's quite crazy. Probably one of those stages, like lightning in a bottle stage, completely by accident. Listen, notice how I talked about how polished and specific and restricted the game Phantasmagoria Truths is, but that one stage, that one fucking stage, it makes a whole lot of difference. And I feel like overall Phantasmagoria Truths is like giving me like pieces of Lego and telling me, here, build whatever you want. But pointing at me, it's like, you gotta follow the rules. Gotta follow the rules. It's the same with the Blue Revolver. It's like, on the fly, I'm gonna think of something. It's like, oh shit, it works. It's very. I was in VC. Hold on. Okay, where was I? I was in VC. Someone told me, hey, dude, you, like, why are you so excited? What just happened? I was playing Blue Revolver, of course. And I did something, I thought of something, and I did it on the fly. And it felt so good, I just yelled. It's like, oh my god, it works. And he just said, Burb, I know you're excited, but nobody ever felt this way. We cannot relate to you. I'm like, why? Why? Why can't anybody get on this level where you love the game so much, you study the game so much, you know it inside out, you think of something on the fly, you're doing a run, and you do it and it works. And it's not gonna always work, but you're trying new stuff while you're doing a run. That's like the most exciting thing ever. And that's what I actually sometimes do in Phantasmagoria Truths, despite it being more restricted than Blue Revolver. It's like, okay, now I'm thinking of like Like I know the structure of the stage, I know the order of enemies. Okay, let's try this out. And it's like, this is how stage 3 is for me in PT. But I hate stage 3 actually. Stage 3 and 5, I hate them. Man, I used to think stage 5 is cool, but now, honestly, on Unlimited, fuck that stage. Actually can cuck you. I've I've had moments with the stage. Fucking holy shit, dude. I hate that stage. And the stage 3 is just too much dodging. It's very hard. It's hard to like do something. Uh so yeah, it's like, okay, I have the structure here, like a, and there's something also like with actually, nah, never mind. Whenever I'm gonna be streaming this game again, I'm gonna be talking about it more. So yeah, I think that's the 31-minute mark. I'll have to end the recording. I'm gonna edit some pictures on it, maybe. Maybe the most beautiful picture I'll take, I'll put it there because I'm lazy. I don't want to put so many pictures, slideshow, but we'll see. Alright, see ya, take care.